Most people setting up a Dubai Free Zone company choose the wrong free zone and regret it later. Here's the truth no one tells you. In 2026, the cheapest setup is not always the smartest setup. One bad choice can affect your banking, visas, payment gateways, and even your business credibility. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to set up a Dubai Free Zone company, step by step, while also comparing some of the most popular free zones entrepreneurs use today. And later, I'll explain the hidden difference between cheap free zones and bank-friendly free zones that catches many founders off guard. Let's get straight into it. First, what is a Dubai Free Zone company? A free zone company is a business registered in a special economic zone designed to attract foreign entrepreneurs and international companies. The biggest advantage is simple. Many free zones allow 100% foreign ownership, remote-friendly setup options, and relatively fast registration. This is why e-commerce founders, freelancers, consultants, SaaS companies, and digital agencies often choose this route. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Not all free zones are the same. This is where most people fail. They choose based only on price. For example, Alex wanted the cheapest setup possible for his e-commerce brand. But later, he struggled with banking because the free zone he selected had weaker business credibility with some financial institutions. Meanwhile, Jake spent slightly more on a stronger free zone and got his company and banking approved much faster. So let's break down some popular options. IFSA is often popular for affordability and flexible business activities. Many online entrepreneurs and consultants choose it because the setup process is relatively simple. DAMCK is considered one of the strongest premium free zones. It has a very strong international reputation, especially for trading, crypto-related businesses where allowed, consulting, and larger operations. Dubai South is another major option, especially for logistics, e-commerce and businesses connected to aviation and international trade. Now here's the problem. Many founders think registration is the hardest part. It's not. Banking is usually harder. In a minute, I'll show you how smart entrepreneurs improve their approval chances before even applying for a bank account. First, let's quickly cover the setup process. Usually, you choose your free zone, select your business activity, reserve a company name, submit passport documents, pay the registration fees, and receive your license and incorporation documents. Some free zones also include visa packages and flexi-desk office solutions. But here's where it gets really important. Your business activity matters a lot. If your license says consulting, but your website sells unrelated products, banks and payment providers may flag your application. This is where most people fail. They create inconsistent business profiles. Now, let's talk about the smart strategy. Before applying for banking, prepare a professional website, clear service descriptions, business email addresses, and realistic revenue plans. For example, John built a simple but professional consulting website before his bank application. That instantly made his business look more legitimate. And don't forget this. Some free zones work better for certain industries than others. So always choose based on your actual business model, not YouTube hype. So, here's the simple recap. Choose the right free zone for your goals, not just the lowest price. Pick the correct business activity. Prepare professional business documents early. And think about banking before you even register the company. That's how many entrepreneurs successfully launched Dubai Free Zone companies in 2026. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below which free zone you're considering. And if you want more videos on UAE business setup, taxes, and online payments, check out the next video on your screen.